B Podcast would like to invite you to come break bread with your brothers. If you like what you're hearing on the show, if you think we missed the mark, or if we got it all wrong, reach out to us on social media. We can be reached on Twitter at @triple_B_pod or search Brothers Breaking Bread Podcast. We are the Brothers Breaking Bread on Facebook, and our email is brothersbreakingbreadpod@gmail.com. Further descriptions are in the show notes. Like, follow, friend, do all that good stuff, and please never forget to break bread with your brothers.
How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Brothers Breaking Bread Podcast in the house. Hey.
We're having a little potluck. Have everybody over. It'll be good.
Yeah, let's make it happen. Let's not just talk about it.
This is a beautiful thing, man. It's all this blackness, and we all just getting together, we playing dominoes, we eating, we drinking.
And, you know, food is always just the extra, man.
They deprive these people of their basic human rights, you know, and we call ourselves Americans. We're supposed to be above all this.
They'll fake the crisis. They'll make it seem way out of proportion.
We brothers, we breaking bread.
How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up?
Trying to hold it all together, man. Life is moving fast right now, man. So it's good to have everybody come through.
I love that, man. I love it a lot. More than I could say to you guys.
Relax your thighs, get on top and start to ride until you feel that need, and I'm gonna feel the cool J. That need of mine. I wanna know in you all night into the sunrise. I wanna know in you.
Hey. What's going on out there, world? Triple B, Brothers Breaking Bread in the house. I got 6 kids. I don't need to be nothing to nobody ever again. I don't even need to be nothing in the same room as a bitch. I need to just walk out. Nigga, just go come in the bathroom or something. Anyway, man, we in the house, man. 10 meters, Zeb the Soldier, Slim AC, half of the Brothers of Doom, Joe Jeff, I'm the KC Stork. What's going on, fellas?
Here we go again.
Here we go again. Same old shit, nigga, just another. Oh, man. Hey.
This motherfucker took he took it back now, man.
I mean, I want to rock with you. I mean, we know what Mike was saying. He just went through all the bullshit and got to the heart.
The heart of the meat.
The heart of the meat.
The heart of the meat, huh?
Back to the heart of the meat, nigga.
Got to the meat of the discussion.
That's right.
We got to meet about this meat. All these things. Anyway, man, let's do our check-in. We got a show, and then we got some business to attend to on the back end to give y'all people what y'all really want that end of year. Before you get that end of year, we gotta do the second half of the season review. But let's get it started. Hey, what's going on, Tim? How you living, pimp?
I'm living good. Getting ready for this Christmas season to be over, so we can go ahead and start this new chapter to 2022. Still no word on if and when your boy will be coming to Kansas City, but I'm gonna still keep hope alive.
Hope alive.
Hope alive.
I'm gonna keep hope up too, but they probably don't like the fact that you accepted the job and then said fuck y'all. I don't know if it's personal, but yeah, that might be.
That's probably it.
You need to call DJ. That's what you need to do, like I told you to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to call him. I ain't gonna have to text him. I'm gonna have to call him.
Okay. All right. Hey, what's going on, Zeb? How you living, Chief?
Oh, man, no complaints this way, man. Yeah, man, it's pretty much same as 10, just trying to wade through this Christmas season and, get ready for the new year. get it started off correctly on the right foot or the left foot, whichever one comes first. And yeah, man, ready to do the show. Ready to get it going.
All right. Slim AC, what's up, man?
What up, man? Doing good, man. Celebrating my birthday this week. So,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, bro.
We like 25?
Appreciate it.
Yeah, about to say 21. You old enough to drink now?
Hey, I'm working on this reverse aging, nigga. That's why I work out like I do. So.
Let's do it.
That Benjamin Button on. Yeah.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
No, but it's all good, man. I was down a little bit this week, man. I had caught a sinus infection, man. So I was out of there for a couple of days, man. It was pretty hard on me. Then had to take a couple of COVID tests just to make sure I was straight. But, but I was all good, no COVID. Double negative test at home and actually at CVS, so I was all good there. But yeah, man, just celebrating the birthday this week, and tonight gonna partake in some more shenanigans. So I appreciate you brothers jumping on here early so we can get it going.
No shit.
Right.
No.
Hey, real quick, man, that be the fucked up shit though, right? Since COVID, like anytime you ain't feeling right, you gotta go and check and make sure you ain't got COVID and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Damn, you can't catch a cold or the flu or nothing now.
Hey.
Right, I was telling my daughter that same shit, bro. It's like, man, you can't even cough. If you cough, motherfucker think you got COVID now.
Yep.
Shit, nigga.
Yeah, real tough.
Nigga, you cough around me, nigga. I'm putting that plastic bag over your head like in the motherfucking mob movies, nigga.
God damn.
You got to go.
Trying to murder motherfuckers.
My bad.
How dare your ass get regular sick?
Regular sick. Oh, my bad.
Right.
Hold on. This nigga just had the flu. My bad. He had regular flu. My bad. Oh, shit.
That shit is crazy, though.
It is crazy. Hakeem Cosell out here giving these color commentary to doing these games. How you living, Jeff?
Hakeem Cosell.
Hakeem Cosell.
I had to niggerize it.
Damn.
Yes. Okay. All right. Anyway.
Just don't be saying. Watch that little monkey run.
Goddamn.
Last day of work was yesterday, man. We had a little holiday party. Looking forward to the break here. I'm traveling down to Fort Worth for the bowl game.
Ooh, shit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Traveling down to Fort Worth for the bowl game. So I don't know if either y'all brothers, I think y'all Mizzou alum on thing trying to go, but we rolling. Me and Jeremy Scott going. We gonna stop through Shamari's.
What day y'all leaving?
When y'all going? Yeah.
So the game is on the 22nd. I think the day before I'm rolling. You know what I'm saying? Jeremy's kid got a birthday party, so we're gonna leave from the birthday party, and then so the 21st get down to Shamari's in Tulsa, and then head down to the game 22nd. Get I ain't never been in an Airbnb before, so that's gonna be interesting. We're gonna do that.
They can be nice. They can be nice.
Yeah, I ain't never done that before either.
Yeah, so I'm gonna see what that's about. And then we're gonna slide back through Tulsa.
You already got your tickets?
No, I ain't get it yet. So I need to hit up the X and see if I want to bring the kids or something. I don't know. I got to see. I got some finagling to do. We'll see. So that's in the plans. The kids are gonna come up after Christmas. Well, that's what the plan is. And then again, let's put this in the source of side eye. I'm gonna get a little source of side eye entry. Okay.
You gotta get the theme music for this shit.
We do. We need some theme music. I don't know. We had the Archie Bunker thing.
Yeah.
for the old nigga moment. Right.
All right. So okay. So I am. Yesterday, I worked a game. Okay. So normally, I like he said, I do the color commentating, the stadium announcing for football games, basketball games.
Gotcha.
And so one of the guys who kind of contracts us and, basically our foreman, where, the guy who kind of sets us up, there's a tournament going on at Hy-Vee, and I don't know if it's a tournament. It's more like a jamboree, a showcase.
Yeah.
Where they're at the gym at the old Kemper Arena, quote unquote, the Hy-Vee Arena, and you got multiple games going on different floors with kids from in-state, out-of-state playing against each other. You know what I'm saying, basketball. And so they called me down there, not to do any voice work, but to do the book. And so I come down there to do the book. I got 2 games, and they're paying $25 a game, but now they're paying in cash instead of going through, our payroll system, because this isn't through the district. So anyway, they pay me in cash. Why the fuck I get an envelope with 51s?
Nigga, is this Ray Charles?
You go straight to the strip club, bro.
Hey, Ray Charles.
Is this Ray Charles doing that?
Ray Charles.
Charles your ass.
Hey, man, so all I'm saying is if you see me at the strip club, mind your business.
Mind your business. Like
They
fucking
cast you off properly, huh?
like Deuce Merrill say, when you see me outside, approach me like an earth sign mammal, nigga, because I might attack. If you see me at a strip club making it rain like the South American rainforest, nigga, approach me like an earth sign mammal, nigga.
Mind your goddamn business.
Yes, sir.
Oh, shit. Good shit, man. That's kind of fucked up.
Man.
Oh man, hey, shit. All right, guys, I got good news, man. My stopped by, see my cousin. I mean, I've seen him a couple times this week. First time I saw him, he was on the ventilator. Next time I went like 2 days later, he was on the high flow oxygen treatment, but still kind of out of it. They were still kind of slowly waking him up since they had just taken him off the vent. Then yesterday, stopped by before coming back to the house, and he's still kind of out of it, you know what I'm saying, but able to talk, able to hold a conversation, joking around a little bit, flirting with the nurses and whatnot. Got moved from ICU to a step-down unit. I think it's might be a tele floor. Yeah, he had a tele box. So he's on a tele floor, so definitely not in the ICU anymore, man. So just good shit. Can't
What, he got
complain.
COVID or something?
Pneumonia, bro. Nigga had walking pneumonia. As we talked about it before, I don't know, it's black men, you know what I'm saying? I'm a black man. Sometimes when we ain't feeling right, hurting sometimes, we ignorant, stubborn, however you want to word it, and don't seek appropriate treatment. So this nigga got walking pneumonia and basically couldn't breathe and just collapsed. It's about...
Damn.
So yeah, that's what we talked about last week. Rushed to the ICU, ventilated. Once you get ventilated, that shit can go 50-50 real quick. But now, like I said, he's off the vent, talking a little bit, doing well. You can tell he's still kind of out of it because of the medication, the sedation, and all the pain shit they're giving him. But he should, hopefully by next time, we won't have a show next week, but even next week, hopefully he's back at the house.
Right.
So.
Right on, bro. Right on.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yes.
That is good shit, though.
Last week we didn't even really know what the issue was. So man, I'm glad y'all got the issue figured out and he getting better, man. That's good stuff, man.
Yeah. And it's funny, like we just joking about it. Like the first thing everybody thought, COVID. And I was like, I don't know, it might be, but yeah, pneumonia was shit. I don't know. I think I'd rather have motherfucking COVID because pneumonia will fuck. I mean, I guess COVID would kill you too, but pneumonia be sending niggas up to the crossroads too, nigga. Especially if that shit don't get taken care of immediately.
Right.
And you get the problem.
You can get a worse case of pneumonia if you have COVID too, from my understanding.
Yeah.
Nah, if you pair him up, I think that's probably end game.
Yeah, that's the Thanos snap right there. That's what they call that. But nah, man. So yeah, man. People out there listening, appreciate your prayers. I know the brothers had us, so really appreciate that. Outside of that, man, just living life, school as usual, work as usual, and then just trying to slowly creep into this 2022. We happy that me and all my brothers here have survived another one, so I ain't got nothing to complain about.
That's right,
sir.
All right.
Got a few more days left, but
I'm just gonna stay low.
Yeah, exactly.
Just stay low, because these boys be out here acting stupid.
Just make it home. Make it home.
Hey, I know it's weird for us to start the show with good news. I guess it's kind of good news. My children are fighting each other. Sorry about that. Chauvin pleads guilty to federal charges in Floyd's death.
That's right. Good shit.
Hopefully he gets the time. So Chauvin, I don't know why. Chauvin, who was white, was convicted of this spring of state murder and manslaughter charges in Floyd's May 25, 2020 death, and was sentenced to 22 and a half years. In his federal plea Wednesday, Chauvin admitted he willingly deprived Floyd of his right to be free from unreasonable seizure, including unreasonable force by a police officer, by kneeling on Floyd's neck, even though he was handcuffed and not resisting. A second federal count in Floyd's death was dismissed, but Chauvin pleaded guilty to another count in an unrelated 2017 case.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, a 15-year-old.
Yeah, I do. We did talk about. I think you did bring that.
Yeah, we were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we did mention that.
With good behavior, Chauvin's state sentence would be amounts of 15 years behind bars before he became eligible for parole. A federal sentence would run at the same time, and good behavior also can reduce time. But inmates typically serve about 85% of their sentences. So yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, on the Fed case. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's time. He gets time.
I mean, and not to make light of it, but just like, you know, we are living in a time where, I mean, it doesn't happen every time, but it used to not happen at all, where even if officers were on video doing these atrocities, people were still walking free and being back at the job, you know, as soon after the court case was dismissed. So it's good to, I mean, justice might be slow for us, but it's good to see that that Floyd's family is getting some justice.
It's finally beginning to turn. We got lots of work to do still left, but it's finally beginning to turn in our favor.
Yeah, we hope.
Yeah.
We hope.
I mean, that just, you know, it should give everybody, you know, encouragement and hope, man, and you know, and evidence that the work that's been being put in for decades and decades and decades is, you know, it is actually paying off. The shit does actually work. It don't work as fast as we would, you know, like it to.
Of course,
but, you know, but the shit is actually working.
Yeah.
So keep the pressure on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because we all in our lifetime have seen a black man, you know, right or wrong, you know, beaten to the inch of his life.
Unnecessarily.
Unnecessarily. And did nobody get no time? Did nobody get nothing?
Right.
And in our same lifetime,
burn down the city.
Yeah.
Not even such as a slap on the wrist, man.
And then to see this is like, yeah, like you said, it does show promise. So.
Yeah. In my opinion, man, I mean, no matter black, white, don't matter. If you commit a crime, yeah, you should. You know, do your time and all, but you should not have to be deprived of life.
That's the thing.
For doing like simple crimes and things like that.
That's what we always talked about on here. Not only we talk about surviving the counter, but we also talk about police officers should not be able to play judge and jury.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. And executioner.
And execution.
My bad. You're right. Yep. I missed that last part. Kamala Harris interview with Charlamagne the Guy gets heated after he asks who real president is. I don't know if it got heated. I'll let y'all be the judge.
Serious. All right, who's the superhero that's going to speak against Joe Manchin? No. I want to know who's the real president of this country. Is it Joe Biden or Joe Manchin?
I'm sorry, I interrupted. I think my cousin can hear you. It's Simone. I'm so sorry, Charlamagne. We have to
She can hear me.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me, Madam Vice President?
I didn't hear this. I thought it was the same video I saw earlier.
They're acting like
why this nigga sitting in a Lex Luger chair, nigga?
I don't.
Oh, so who's the real president of this country? Is it Joe Manchin or Joe Biden, Madam Vice President?
Come on, Charlamagne. It's Joe Biden.
I can't tell sometimes.
No. It's Joe Biden, and don't start talking like a Republican about asking whether or not he's president.
Do you think Joe Manchin is a problem?
It's Joe Biden, and I'm vice president, and my name is Kamala Harris. And the reality is, because we are in office, we do the things like the child tax credit, which is going to reduce black child poverty by 50%, on track to do that. We do things that are about saying that our Department of Justice is going to do these investigations and require that we end chokeholds and have body cameras. It is the work of saying we're going to get lead out of pipes and paint because our babies are suffering because of that. It is the work of saying people who ride public transit deserve the same kind of dignity that anybody else does, so let's improve that system. It is the work of saying that we have got to bring down prescription drug costs because folks who have
I want you
diabetes...
to know that Madam Vice President, that Kamala Harris, that's the one I like. That's the one that was putting the pressure on people in Senate hearings. That's the one I'd like to see more often out here in these streets. Thank you for joining us, Madam Vice.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know about heated. But.
I don't know about heated either. I think that was more of a line of questioning, who's basically... I mean, because we noticed the news that Joe Manchin has some conservative outlooks at some of his
I will say she had answered the question though.
Say again?
Yeah, she did. She said, come on, Joe Biden's the president.
I know, but then she asked a second question about Joe Manchin, and she kind of went on to her thing about what they're doing.
Oh, is he a problem? No, she wasn't going to answer that question.
Yeah, that's my bad. You're right. Let me be clear. Yeah, the second question she asked, she kind of stepped aside because Joe Manchin's in the way of some of that stuff that she spoke about.
True.
But he's still on her team, though. You can't sit here and alienate this motherfucker.
I'm not saying, but so that's a problem to me. This nigga, he ain't on the team. He on his own team. He just happened to have the same. He happened to be in the same house.
He still caucus with her,
right?
Yeah, yes, but I don't know if he on the team.
Well,
he's not
being a team player.
I mean, I get what you're saying. Yes, he's a Democrat, but I would not say that he is on. He got the same. How we talk about Republicans, how them niggas get lock and step when they want to get their shit passed. Joe like fuck y'all.
Joe Manchin is not lock and step. He's a rebel of his own.
But yes, he is a Democrat. Yes, he is. I give him that. He does have a D behind his name in the little parentheses.
But he's not
in the little parentheses.
Yeah. He got that.
But I liked what he said at the end. You know what I'm saying? When he was just like, this is the Kamala Harris I want to see. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I don't know. He had to go on with her to get the sister girl.
I know, but we ain't. But here's the thing, though. We ain't.
He had to get on with her. I mean, she had to get on with him so that he could see sister girl, the one you want to see.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's the one we thought we all would get.
Right. Yeah. Right.
When she on with white media, she gonna have to be white. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She got
it. I mean, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying when we had a discussion about the vice presidential debate. During the run up to the election.
Here you go. Here we go.
And
I didn't know Zev had an agenda.
That was my feelings back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, she ain't have to come out. I ain't expected to, just. Come out, rolling
swinging her head and all that.
Yeah, snapping the fingers and all that type of shit. But I felt that she was a little bit too tame. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down.
But I think
so.
Bad.
Well, I mean, but as blacks, man, sometimes we have to play the role because whites don't understand.
I think
they don't understand when we go into like nigga mode and sister girl mode.
I don't even know nigga, but I just think.
But ironically, go ahead, Bosco.
No, all I want to say, I think his format on that show, that audience allows her to be that way, and
allows it.
Yeah, and I still say a VP debate, a national debate, you can't be sister girl Kamala.
True.
Right. You can't have a VP debate.
I agree. I definitely.
I just said.
I definitely agree with that. Yeah. She can't be sister girl.
Go ahead, AC.
Go ahead, AC.
No, I was just saying, ironically, we talked about that whole thing last week, though, when we played that Patrice O'Neal clip, about how we are accepted more if we're docile. You know what I mean? Like if we're not showing our aggression, if we're not showing our true, if we're not showing our true spirit, and so sometimes I guess that's what she has to use, just like we all know, to kind of get where she needs to get to make the movements or the change that she needs to make. So I mean, it's unfortunate that that's what always happens, but that's the way it always is. We have to show the docile side before we can get into the position to actually do what it is that we really want to do and set out to do.
But
I think we've seen her in enough Senate hearings to know she's not going to be docile. She may not roll the neck, but she ain't gonna be docile. She gonna come correct, but she gonna if she find herself in a line of questioning where she feel like she need to get a point across, just like she did with Charlemagne, she gonna get her point across.
But here's the thing:
whether or not she do it ethnically or not, you know what I'm saying? That's a different question.
And I add to what Joe was saying. It's not. You look at the title of the thing; it gets heated. And this is Fox News. So this is a white publication seeing this exchange and saying it was heated. And here we are, as black man, saying that wasn't heated.
That wasn't heated.
That was the most.
It was contentious. It was contentious.
I mean, like, she was pushing back, but it wasn't heated. We didn't.
Somebody felt the need to step in and save her.
Who?
Wasn't it? There was some.
Yeah, they were trying to act like they were having audio issues.
Some producer, was trying to.
No, at first they couldn't hear. They thought she couldn't hear him.
He said she can hear me.
Oh, okay. I don't know, but
she heard that shit.
To me,
nigga, she heard that.
I'm just saying. To me though, to me, that was far from heated. To me, I give you contentious. I give you like, okay, wait a minute. But even with that though, we looking at that through our lens, and we talk about the white media. They're like, oh my God, look how angry she is.
She's just angry.
You know what I'm saying?
They're outside the culture. They don't understand the culture.
Yeah, exactly. No. So that's all. And I do. Yeah. I believe I do it with Zeb, and also someone AC was saying. And I just wish we could have that same passion, that same ferocity, that same heat, and not get judged as being these angry black people, this angry black woman. But we ain't there yet.
That's the difference. That's the difference between our great debater category and our go to sleep award.
There we go.
Right. It's all wordplay.
It's a fine line. Sometimes we be heated, but we be, you know what I'm saying, in the pocket.
Yep.
And sometimes we flip the fuck out.
Yeah. Nigga, shut it. Hey, niggas be like, oh boy, on Bar Rescue. Shut it down. I've seen enough.
All this shit down.
That might need to be the intro for that award. Shut it down. I've seen enough. Oh, hold on.
It's all about the wordplay. It's like angry versus passionate. We call it passionate, whereas another viewpoint calls it angry.
Right. Yeah,
that's correct. Yep.
And I get
Yeah. Speaking of passion, Fordham University professor fired after mixing up 2 black students in class. Got a little video. Okay, I hate it. It's one of those videos where they just show words. Anyway, Fordham University professor was fired after mixing up the names of 2 black students in class, according to a report. Hours after what he called an innocent mistake, lecturer Christopher Trogan, 46, sent a rambling 9-page email to students in Composition 2 classes explaining the faux pas and defending without being asked his entire life for working on issues of justice, equality, and inclusion, the campus newspaper reported. Yeah. And I don't know if motherfuckers should be getting out here getting fired for mixing up niggas' names, but also
it wasn't about that though. It wasn't about that, and I think the problem was this motherfucker thought it was about you know how the shit go.
Yep.
Oh, all black people look like, huh? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
And so I think he thought it was about that,
and then he made it more than it was.
He was making more of it than what it was. And so he got fired for making more out of it than what it was. Because, like, the girls is like, nah, we just want to talk to you about this one thing. Yeah, you fucked up, but, you know, we forget that.
A 9-page email.
9-page email. And then,
hey, dog, I ain't got time. If I'm telling y'all right now, if a nigga send me a text message and I got to scroll more than twice, I'm not reading all that shit.
And it was talking about all the shit about how he an ally and shit. Like, hold the fuck up. We ain't asked about none of that.
Yeah.
So if he would have just said my bad. If he would just said my bad, you know what I'm saying? I fucked up. He would have been
exactly
good.
what the girl said. They said, hey, if you said my bad, we'd have kept this moving.
Hold on. We seen. Hold on, because we got another story about this. But hold on. He blamed the mistake on his quote unquote confused brain when the two students arrived to class late on September 20. Hey, they was being niggas. He should have said both you niggas late. One thing, you know one thing. You know one thing that y'all fit in the stereotype. Y'all on that CPT.
He should have just went all the way with it.
Hey, when we say just lean into it, nigga, same energy.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
Fuck it.
Yeah, dog, but yeah, I think I agree with Joe because I'm like, okay, he should have got fired for that, dog. But a 9-page email, and then he went
got fired for that shit.
He showed some cokehead tendencies, dog. Like after the fact, dog. 9-page email, dog. Come on, bro. What you talking about? 9-page emails besides my bad.
Nigga, he started talking about his white guilt and white fragility in that motherfucker, man.
Yep.
I ain't never been nothing but an ally. I'm like, motherfucker, just say you sorry. Let's keep it moving.
And here we go. The email was a little quote unquote excessive. One of the two black students, freshman Chantel Sims, told the Observer, "We were not actually that upset about him mixing up our names. It was more so the random things he would throw into the response." In the email, he urged students upset by instances to complain to the school. "Depending on your response to the officials above, I may or may not be your professor in class next week. It's all up to you," he wrote. Yeah, he went crazy. But
that motherfucker had some type of guilt, man. he had to let out.
But I think we also, I don't know if we on the downhill slope of it, but we are still in this I don't know, Me Too, cancel culture type shit. And I think motherfuckers maybe tend to overreact, and he definitely overreacted. You know what I'm saying? He definitely overreacted. But I ain't trying to give this motherfucker any kind of leeway, because I definitely hate when motherfuckers getting on that. Well, I did this, and I marched for King, and my daddy, I would have voted for Barack Obama 3 times if I could. I'm like, easy, white man, easy. You still can't come to my house and eat barbecue, nigga.
Hey, don't bring your raisin infested potato salad to my shit either.
You think he would have voted for Bernie?
Huh?
Think he would have voted for Bernie?
He would have voted for Bernie with Birkenstocks on, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? He would have had on Birkenstocks and a tie-dye shirt, nigga, smiling big as shit.
That shit is just like your kids, like Joe Bosco. Think about your kids, man. When they start over-explaining shit, what you do, motherfucker?
Get upset.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I get to get upset. It's like, hey man, I don't need to hear. I even say I don't need to hear all that. I just asked you to pick that shit up.
Right.
I don't need to hear.
You admitting to something I ain't even know about.
I don't need to hear about how it got on the floor and broken.
I think that's what I said in the chat group. I think that nigga was apologizing for him saying nigga in his head.
Hey, hold on. What's the episode? Nigga toes? He probably he done said
Brazil
that.
Brazil nuts.
He done said nigga toes.
He done said nigga toes. He referred to Brazil nuts.
Oh shit. Oh man. Hey, that's a decent segue though. Speaking of confused brains.
A Louisiana judge is blaming sedatives for the onslaught of racist slurs used in a video at her home that recently surfaced. Judge Michelle O'Donnell says she is sorry and taking an unpaid leave of absence, but insists that she's not quitting the bench. CNN's Ryan Young joins us now. So Ryan, what else is her attorney and what is she saying right now?
Well, you think about this, Caitlin, this video has gone viral. A lot of people asking questions about what was going on inside this home. And I got to tell you, we bleeped a lot of this audio, but some people may find the language they're about to hear pretty offensive. A home video showing outdoor surveillance footage of an altercation with a burglary suspect.
They're like, pull up.
We can't see their faces, but the people are watching and are heard commenting on the video at times using racist language.
And mom's yelling, nigger!
The people who are watching the video are heard using the N-word over and over, and sometimes laughing. At one point, saying the...
You know how I know saying the word nigga's bad? Because niggas can't even say nigga on TV. That's how I know it's bad. Oh, shit.
The suspect was like a roach.
Like a roach.
It all took place at the home of Lafayette City Court Judge Michelle Onyette. It is unknown who recorded the video from the inside of the home or who is speaking and how it became public. Now Onyette is facing calls for her resignation.
Oh yeah. Okay. So this woman.
First of all, he was mispronouncing her name. It's Onyea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Onyea.
Hold on, you gotta be careful, dog. You've been here before where you proudly said this is how you supposed to say it, and then in the news report they like say it a different way, nigga. Easy 10.
This time I know I'm right.
Okay. Wait, that Lafayette. So that down there by you?
This time I know I'm right.
Hey, so I mean, I hate to assume. So Lafayette County, is that down by you?
Which county?
Oh, they said she's a Lafayette.
Lafayette. Well, no, that's not by me. Thank God. That's on the western part of Louisiana, close to Texas.
Damn, dog. They said nigger roaches, niggas, and they blaming it on sedatives. Sedatives make, once again, white people, anybody out there in the world, sedatives do not make you want to commit crimes. They do not make you want to fight the police. They do not make you want to call your mama a bitch. They definitely don't want to make you just call niggas. They make you want to go to sleep. They want to sedate you.
Alcohol doesn't even make me want to call nigga.
Huh?
I say alcohol doesn't make me call nigga.
I call niggas already. I don't know what I mean, but here's the thing. Here's the thing though. I've never gotten drunk or high or took a sedative and just started calling white people crackers.
No.
Never.
Facts.
Never. So why is it when these white people, they get low blood sugar, they get the confused brain, like old boy from the last story, and this bitch on sedatives, now all of a sudden we calling niggers and nigger roaches.
Nigger roaches?
What was Roseanne Barr on? She was on No, the sleeping pill, the sleeping shit.
With the butterflies.
Ambien.
Yeah, Ambien. She said Ambien made her turn racist. Hey, dog, I don't know how many times I didn't see that commercial with that big ass butterfly come in the window. Not once did I hear one of the side effects was you might call your coworkers niggas.
It's in the fine print. Read the fine print.
Hey, I just see
it's in the fire. Yeah, you know they be putting that shit real small.
Hey, and I know that nigga be talking fast. Am I calling that niggas? Did you just say nigga? I swear that white man just said nigga on that announcement of potential side effects of this sedative, nigga. But yeah, I'm calling bullshit. Sure. But here's the crazy thing, though, right? The private judge, I mean, she ain't really got to step down unless she get. Well, they got to vote her out or some shit.
Yeah, they got to vote her out.
I hate it here. Thanos is right.
She don't have to step down.
My t-shirts came today. Thanos is right. Can't wait to rock that shit in the summer. Oh shit. Speaking of Thanos is right. Hey Joe.
Yeah.
I know you're an educator and you seen this video. Oh, I think it was Zeb said he ain't seen this shit, right?
I didn't. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Okay, so let's set it up. In an arena in South Dakota is holding a dash for cash, where teachers get on their knees and fight for $1 bills that they can use for classroom supplies while spectators watch and cheer. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Delaney?
How are you guys?
Chilling.
Awesome.
Chilling.
Good. How you doing?
Good.
Well, you know, I don't know if you know AC, newest member of the team.
Hello.
Hi.
I don't. Joe could be a friend and introduce y'all, but.
Hey, crew, this is Delaney. Delaney is the crew.
Yeah, she know what's up. She know how we do.
She know who we are.
I mean, real quick, how you doing before we?
You met Zeb. I mean, you've been on with Zeb. You've been on with 10, I'm sure. I know you've been on with Bosco and me. AC is the only new one. AC is our buddy from college.
CC.
Oh, okay.
Oh, by the way, so AC, she went to Mizzou too.
Nice.
MIZ. That's what I'm talking about.
What's up?
Yes, sir.
Real quick, how you been doing before we continue?
Oh, good. Yeah, I was telling Jefferson I had some exciting news to share, so I figured I might share it on the podcast since it had been a while since I joined.
She's pregnant.
No.
Oh.
Matt, and I'm like, that's not good news. That's not the news.
Yeah.
That's great news.
Only if you want them.
If you want but the company that I've been interning at, they're giving me a full-time position, which is very exciting. But
Absolutely.
sending me to Europe, so I'm moving to Brussels.
So hold on. But now you all fancy and savoir faire and all that shit. Are you still gonna fuck with the brothers breaking bread? That's the question.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Yeah, she's gonna have to do it like 3 o'clock in the morning. Or
That's
something.
fine. That's fine. You know we don't care. You know we don't care about people's schedule. You know how we do around this motherfucker. Fuck your schedule, nigga. It's time to get on.
Hey, so in Brussels,
do you know how long you're gonna be there?
So they do it based on like a yearly contract, but I'll probably be over there for at least a few years. I don't know for sure though. But
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Exciting.
So over there, do they sprechen Sie Deutsch?
A little bit, but it's mostly Dutch and French in Brussels. But there's probably a lot of English speakers because that's where like the United Nations office is and other bigger organizations. So I think there's a lot of expats. They've kind of been hopping between Brussels and Berlin. At first, they mentioned Brussels, and then there's something that moved with a client. So then they were like, okay, now we think we're sending you to Berlin. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And then she called me yesterday and was like, don't be mad, but I think we're considering Brussels again. I was like, I don't care. I'm going to Europe either way. So I'm just happy about that.
Well, congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you're going to be like probably a quick train ride from wherever you want to be, right?
Yeah, especially Brussels. Like Berlin, you can fly out of there anywhere, and flights are really cheap over there because people prefer the trains. But yeah, Brussels is like 2 hours from Paris, 2 hours from London, 2 hours from Amsterdam. So it's like very central, which is nice. So there's pros and cons to both, but I'm happy about either. Berlin would be cool because, yeah, I've like took German for a long time, and I'm not great at it, but I would like to get better. But I definitely don't know any Dutch or French, so that'll be a little different.
But next time you get on, you will. So we'll be expecting that.
It's all good. Only thing I know is jive, so shit. I'm only good in like South Kansas City and a couple of places around North America. But no, that's good stuff, man. Congratulations. Thanks for getting on with us. I don't know if you've seen this video. We're gonna play it again, and I know that's. I think that's why Joe also brought you on. But yeah, there's an arena in South Dakota. They got teachers who are. It's called Dash for Cash. They're on their knees and they're fighting for $1 bills so they can use them for their classroom supplies.
Wow.
Yeah, this is America. Yeah, so instead of just giving the money to teachers for their classrooms, they would just rather y'all be on some Hunger Games shit. And
They gotta make a spectacle out of it.
A spectacle out of it, right? And this is the y'all already know how I feel about y'all's profession. Respect it, love it, shit. I don't. None of us here know shit without it, right?
Exactly.
But for it to be treated this way, a mockery of it.
Well, now we know where they got the $1 bills to pay Joe from.
That's right.
You beat me to it, Zeb. You beat me to
Well
it.
played, sir. Well played.
I said I knew Joe was out there.
Hey, that's what it sounds like.
So how quick do we go from the heroes work here mentality of like teachers, nurses, blah blah blah, to get on your knees and put these dollar bills in your shirts?
Right.
How y'all feel about that? Instructors, teachers.
I would not be out there. I don't be filling out for no grants. Nigga, fuck this shit. I don't be having. Why the fuck I gotta ask for it?
Yeah, if you got the money, give it to me, nigga. That's the thing that cracks me up about grant money. It's like you have the money in a pocketbook somewhere. You want to give it to me, but I have to write a fucking essay or like, oh boy, a 9-page email explaining to you why my kids need this money. You know they need the money. You seen the receipts. Why I gotta come beg for it? Why I get on my knees and do things for it?
While they play Beyonce in the background. Can you pay my bills?
Can you pay my bills? Yeah, it's all crazy.
Terrible.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Thanos is right.
Delaney, when you out there rolling in that in those euros, and you feel a need to, you know what I'm saying, for the company find some money to give to a nonprofit, you know, hey, don't make me roll around for it. Just send me a check.
I know
Cash
him.
App.
I know him, man. He has a magnificent beard and curly hair. But no, man, that's crazy what they making these teachers do, man. But yeah, keeping it moving.
Hey, man, that's just the start of. That's the inaugural, right? So ain't no telling what it's gonna be like next year, a couple years from now.
Nah,
it's gonna be like some American Gladiators type shit or something.
Y'all said, was that in Iowa though?
South
Dakota.
They can imagine about
South Dakota.
This will be happening. I give tribute. I give who will go for Central High School? I give tribute. I give volunteers tribute. Oh shit! Hey man, we keep it moving.
Games out this motherfucker, man.
Speaking
of, not Squid Games.
Oh well, damn. Ooh, not Squid Games.
Big games for the cash, boy.
Hey, it's gonna be by school districts. Oh boy. Okay, this is getting worse. Thanos is right. That's my new. Forget the asteroid. Now I'm just on Thanos is right. That's my new hashtag. Residents of Trump-loving retirement community arrested for allegedly voting twice in 2020 election. Hold on, wait a minute. The thing that they accused black folks were gonna do, and brown people and anybody that wasn't white, the thing that they said they did it. I am shocked.
Yeah.
And let it be known, 3 members of the villagers, 2 of which registered Republicans, were nabbed for allegedly casting 2 ballots last year. So, you know, whatever. But it's always that thing that, people be telling on themselves and they be pointing the finger at somebody else.
Exactly.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I think it was a similar situation in the 16 election when Donald Trump was elected. He was hollering that shit back then, and pretty much whatever the little handful of cases that they did find, it was some Republican shit.
Yeah, they
voting twice or voting out of their voting in 2 different states or whatever. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
That's that Joseph Goebbels shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Accuse the other side for that of which you are guilty. You know what I'm saying? Right. Accuse them before they can accuse you.
There we go.
Right.
Hey man.
And if you don't know, Joseph Goebbels was part of the Nazi Party.
See? Hey man, this is crazy, man. We got live footage of this scene from so Detective Ryan Stugner took the stand today to say that after he arrived on the scene is involving Tory and Megan. Tory Lanez, some of y'all might not know him because he's not well known and he's like really tiny. And Megan, and Megan the Stallion, she's very big. She's bigger than Tory. Someone reported that Tory told Megan, and I quote, I'm not, quote, dance bitch while shooting at the ground near her feet. We got a live recording of this going down.
Yeah, we have somebody on the scene.
Yeah, well, give me a fucking drink. Move it, you little prick. You walk like fucking Step and Fetch. Everybody else, you'll fucking run. Run for me, you prick. Dance. Dance the fucking drink back here. Hello, prick. Hey, what's that movie that Bogart made?
Which one?
The one where he played a cowboy. Only the one.
The Oklahoma Kid. Shane?
Oklahoma Kid. Shane. Oklahoma Kid. That's me. I'm the Oklahoma Kid. You fucking farmer. Dance. Dance. Yahoo, you motherfucker.
Down goes Megan. We should.
What are you gonna make a fucking big deal out of it?
We shouldn't laugh. I mean, you know what?
Yes, that's why I shot you.
Megan's okay. That's why we laugh, because we know she's in good. She's recovering. Matter of fact, she got a spicy chicken sandwich, so we know she's good. Sorry about that.
The hottie sauce.
Yeah.
Hottie sauce.
Well, something came out today which is real weird. It's weird. This whole thing is weird. I've never heard of a victim of a shooting being asked to provide bullet fragments for evidence.
She had to actually bring the evidence. She had to actually provide.
Like people were I don't know if the police department was asking that, but you know how fans get on there, and a lot of people have been calling her a snitch, and she turned. Look here, one of you niggas shoot me in the foot, y'all going to jail. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm telling.
No,
somebody.
people got the whole snitching thing twisted, man. They don't know what the fuck that shit.
Yeah, they
means,
stupid.
so.
But they're like, oh, she can't even provide bullet fragments, and I'm like, nigga, this ain't CSI. What are you talking about? There is a hole in my foot. I got shot.
Yo, he made an album though, and like his album came out like recently, and I think he made a song about the shit or something. He has like something on his album is related to that incident.
Yeah, people be telling on themselves all the time. They can't help it.
Rap snitches.
Yeah. Let me tell you, if I shoot somebody, my album gonna be an hour of silence. Just the wind blowing.
Right.
Cause I ain't saying
you got the right
shit.
idea. Exactly. That's exactly what it should be.
Track 2.
I'm from watch the time out, Damien.
Yeah, I'm talking about Damien. I shoot somebody. Hey, y'all ain't gonna know, cause I won't put that on y'all. Anyway,
right.
Shit, people be tripping. Oh, you know what? I got this out of order. My bad, y'all. Anyway, we'll keep it going. Will Republicans gerrymander Kansas City? And more questions about redistricting in Missouri. The answer is yes. Yes, they will. Republicans could craft a congressional map that gives them a shot to win 7 out of Missouri's 8 congressional seats, but they may spare Democratic Representative Emanuel Cleaver. Missouri Democrats face a grim reality when they return to Jefferson City in January. Republicans could craft a congressional map, but just because Republicans could try such a maneuver doesn't mean that they will. It's why some GOP lawmakers are openly saying Democrats will end up with districts in Kansas City and St. Louis that they could easily win. The same set they've had for the past 10 years. That's what I was about to say. It's been that way for a minute.
10 years before that, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. You saw what they did in Texas. Man, we were talking about that shit in class. Texas is now majority minority.
Yep.
But they've drawn the maps in Texas so that that 60% of them will be controlled by white people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's not just going to affect Texas. That's going to affect the whole country because they added 2 new congressional seats. They're going to add the new congressional seats, and because white people drew the maps, that means we're getting 2 new white people in Congress. I don't know. I'm just saying, this shit's an ugly game.
Right, and I mean the issue with that is, as you said, how much of Texas is minority? 60%.
Well, it's majority minority, so 51 to 49.
Okay,
like 49% white people.
A majority minority.
POCs, yeah.
And so we're supposed to be a representative democracy. So I mean, in and of itself, I'm not going to sit here and say that it's an issue that a state has a majority of white representatives, but when you setting it up, because that the state is now a majority of minorities, and so it's just not the proper representation. It's to sit to cause the Boston Tea Party in a certain sort of way.
What you think, Delaney?
I mean, yeah, I've heard a lot about states doing this, and I just don't get how it's like allowed. Like, why are there not laws like preventing this shit? I don't know. I just don't know that much about it, honestly.
Well, they do have it. There's the Voting Rights Act of '65, but then what happened was, John Roberts in the Supreme Court basically took all the teeth out of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you could sue, but then when you got 6 Republicans sitting on the Supreme Court,
yeah,
hit them with that taking. Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that in the 2016 election, or before the 2016 election, there was a couple of states. I know North Carolina was one. I think maybe Virginia was another one. I'm not 100% sure, where they did take it to those state Supreme Courts, and they were forced to redraw their congressional lines before the election took place, unless there was some sort of appeal or something. I don't know exactly how it all played out at the end of it.
In what state are you talking about?
I know it was North Carolina, and I believe
it's Reno versus Shaw. It's Reno versus Shaw. But it was so Janet Reno drew. I don't know. I ain't gonna say Janet Reno. I'm saying to you that Janet Reno was involved in the case, and what they did is they tried to gerrymander in North Carolina to get a black congressional district. Okay. And so what they did is they drew this long snake-like district throughout North Carolina to connect black communities. And in a lot of places, the district was no longer than the highway that it ran down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the objective you think is a good objective. The objective was to get a black congressman to represent North Carolina. But they said, you know what? You can't be, you know what I'm saying, drawing these lines to affect race. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you were doing this based on race, they said that was unconstitutional. So Shaw versus Reno is a court case that basically says it's illegal. So I'm sure if somebody takes what Texas has done or what Missouri is alleged to be doing here and takes it to court, Shaw versus Reno will be brought up. We'll see how that plays out. Because that was about getting a black person in Congress. This is about getting some white folks in the Congress, and you got 6 Republicans sitting on the Supreme Court.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
We shall see. We shall see.
But yeah, and I also think that as you know, I think that like Democrats are also hesitant to really try to move to change how congressional districts are set up because it can play into their favor when they have governorships in various states. Because that's I'm not sure if it's all 50 states, but I know in most states that's basically who sets up the congressional districts. The government or the governor. Joe probably knows a little bit more detail about it than I do, but So anyway, what do they redraw it every 10 years? Every time we do the census, is that when the congressional lines can get redrawn?
Yeah,
that's when you add or take away districts and shit like that because of population and so forth.
Right. So in Texas, they had to redo it because they didn't pick up one seat; they picked up 2 seats in Texas. Everybody moving down to Texas. So they had to redraw the lines because the old lines would not work. Now in Missouri, we stayed status quo, so I'm a little bit confused at why we did it, but I guess they decided, we can, so let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah, because they can, exactly. Yeah, the opportunity, right. But see, I'm saying that since come out, So I'm saying, and that's something that the Republicans have been working on for decades, as far as just getting more, just winning more states in the state houses and in the governor. And in the governor.
Sitting here worried about the president, but it's the state houses drawing the lines.
Right, drawing those lines. So every 10 years, they've been setting themselves up, so that when that 10-year census comes, they set up to redraw the lines in their favor. And I think this is just my personal theory as to why Democrats don't be more outraged about it, because Republicans be abusing the shit out of that. But I think that, they figure at some point in time, they're going to have, a majority of governorships, and they'll be able to use it to their favor.
It's not the governors. You're making the same mistake. It's not the governorships.
So it's just the House? It's the state houses?
It's the state House and state Senate. They the motherfuckers that are controlling the legislature. So they redrawing the lines to keep their seats.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It gets deeper than that, man. It ain't about the governorship.
It's deeper than that.
Cool.
It always feels like
it sounds like it's
it always feels like the Democrats are playing not to lose versus the Republicans are playing to win at all costs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's really what it feels like.
And they play a long game.
Yeah.
They're playing a long game. It is definitely chess versus checkers. You know what I'm saying? So.
So I mean, that's just we got a midterm coming up next year, man. And Democratic Party usually fares pretty badly in midterm elections.
That's because
right now,
sleep.
Right. Exactly.
Is it Democrat Party fares badly, or the party in power fares badly?
I mean, the party in power does fare badly, but the Democratic Party usually has a smaller voter turnout for midterm elections, because Republican Party, I mean, I don't want to say it's mostly because the population's just getting, you know, people are growing up and shit, but, you know, it's more young. The Democratic Party is more younger, and so people get excited because, you know, the presidential election and, you know, you get all the rock the vote and all that type of shit, so motherfuckers come out and vote in mass, whereas the midterm elections don't get that type of hype, or at least historically haven't got that type of hype. So a lot of times people don't even really fucking know. But on the Republican side, it's more older, established people. So, you know, they're paying attention to that sort of shit. You know,
I kind of feel where Joe was saying, though, like the party in power always seems at that point that's where the change happens, because everybody always at the time of the election everybody at the time of the election always wants a change. So whoever is in power tends to get the shit at that point.
Right,
Delaney,
that's true. That is
hold on.
Both things are true at the same time.
Yeah. Delaney, so, you know, you are the age group we're talking about. Like in midterms, in county elections, do you think your cohorts get excited to go vote?
I think it depends on who you're talking about, because, yeah, I know for some of my friends it's been hard, just like if they're moving to different states and stuff, like if they didn't register where they are so they don't vote. And I think a lot of people, it doesn't get as much attention for sure, so I feel like a lot of people just forget about it. But I also know there's plenty of people in my grade, or not in my grade, but like in my age range.
That was cute.
I'm thinking about school. But who are like super into like more local elections, but I think that is like probably a smaller group of people. So I don't know, it's tough.
Do you think your group understands? Do you think your group understands the mechanisms that we're talking about here with gerrymandering and you know, how it controls the Congress and the things like that, how we vote for the state house affects how the Congress, you know, lines are going to be drawn, and how that affects policy, you know, nationally, internationally?
Definitely not people, for sure. I mean, like with gerrymandering and everything, I know with like city year, I know we had like a lesson on it or something. We like talked about it one day, and I think for some people that might have been the first time they'd ever heard of that. Like, there's a lot of things that people don't know about, especially with government stuff. It does get like confusing, and people take like one government class in high school and then they just kind of forget about it, which is bad. But yeah, I think it's just a lot of people are unaware, and probably a lot of people around.
Yeah, I used to work for a company, and we did fundraising over the telephone for Democratic candidates and like some nonprofit organizations like ACLU and shit like that. And I used to teach the training class. You had to do like a week training before you can get on the phones and start raising money or whatnot. And so, you know, I used to talk a lot about you know, gerrymandering and stuff like that. And, you know, most of the people had really no clue, you know what I'm saying, of the intricacies and how all that is related. And also on that, on the midterm situation too, it's the fundraising, you know, because a lot of younger people will, you know, donate money to a presidential election, you know, because of that hype, and you know, they donate money to Bernie Sanders, and you know, we know how much money Bernie Sanders was raising out here in this last election, and a lot of it was coming from, you know, more younger people in smaller dollar amounts. But that same type of fundraising doesn't happen for those candidates in the midterm, for those Democratic candidates in the midterm election. So that plays a large part of it also. But it is also true what y'all are saying, that the party in power also does tend to, you know, not fare so well in the midterms. But I think that historically, or at least, I don't know, over the past, you know, few presidencies or whatever, the Democratic Party has fared a lot worse than the Republican Party has.
See. Because Democrats,
you know, I think I don't. Who had the House in the Senate when Trump was elected in 2016?
The House and the Senate.
Yeah.
The Senate was Republican because that's McConnell was stopping the Garland, Merrick Garland.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure the House
Obama's
was Republican as well.
Right, and that didn't change. That didn't change until 2020. The House changed, but
yeah, the House had what's the name as the Speaker? Oh, buddy, I can't remember.
I know
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I know who you're talking. I can't remember his name either. Not Paul Ryan, but the dude that took over after him.
No. It's before. It's just predated.
That's it. Yeah, Paul Ryan, not him. Paul Ryan.
Paul Ryan from Wisconsin?
Right, yeah, from Wisconsin.
No, it's before him. The guy before him.
Who's before him? John Boehner?
Boehner, yes. Boehner was the Speaker during Obama's years.
Boehner.
Oh, right, yeah, he was speaking during Obama's, right. Anyways, the point I was trying to make is that Obama lost the House and the Senate, right, in the first midterm, in his first term.
Yep.
And Donald Trump didn't lose any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? In during his 4 years.
Well, Obama also tried to push through the health care bill. So that's what I'm saying to you. That's why that happened. I think it was wildly unpopular.
And he also pushed,
and then also he was black. Man, come on.
He's black, and he pushed down a watered down version of the bill that he wanted.
But it's the way it's looking right now. Democrats are going to lose the House. You know what I'm saying? The way it's looking. I mean, we still got another, not another year. 9 months or so, 8-9 months for the midterm.
11.
11 months because it's in November here. My bad. I'm tripping. And right now it's not looking good for Democrats, man. It's looking like the same thing that happened to Obama is going to happen to Joe Biden. Now we'll see what happens, but. So, anyways, I'm just saying, they have a history of just not doing well in the midterms.
Indeed.
Break bread with your brothers whenever possible.